I'm not. I'm gonna figure 2028. I'm running for presidency when I'm 60. I'm gonna let Trump dominate until then I'm gonna take over. But my major order of business when I take over as presidency is euthanasia in humans. First off, I'm gonna fucking beast ass vehicle. Yeah. I'm gonna guy had the same vehicle as mine, exact same thing, but he took his rack off. I didn't. But anyway, it wasn't euthanasia in human. Euthanasia. Old people. When you're sick and over the age of 70, you're being euthanized. We're not gonna cost fucking people money, taxpayers, whatever. If you're over 70 and you're sick, not in good health, this will make people want to be in good health when they get older and take care of their body. So after 70, if you have health problems, you're being euthanized. That's just a fact of life. Circle of life. Circle of life. People that don't have jobs. If you do not work for 5 years, and you don't have a job for 5 years, if you can't work because you're physically unable to with a serious injury, you're okay. But if you do not work, and you don't have to work, but if you collect some type of government assistance, actually I'm going to stop all government assistance. But if there's somehow I can't do it, and some people are collecting government assistance for 5 years, welfare for 5 years, they don't want to work, euthanized. Bottom line, euthanasia. I'm tired of this country carrying fucking losers that don't want to work. All right, so these people that normally work the system don't ever work. You're being euthanized. It's bottom line. That's what you need. That's what needs to happen. And then it'll give these people that are sitting there, be like, you know what, maybe I better get a fucking job or I'm going to be euthanized. You got to do something to put a fucking light of fire under these motherfuckers. So, plus people that don't work, take government assistance that don't want to work, they're usually fucking losers anyway. So to be eradicating fucking, basically we're thinning the herd. But when I take over as presidency, this country's going to be cleaned up. Euthanization is going to be my major tool. If you can euthanize a dog or a cat, you can euthanize a human. Now I know people are going to have a hard time dealing with 70-year-old people that are being euthanized if they're sick. Just think of it this way. When you're in your 50s, maybe you ought to stop smoking. Because when you get in your 70s, you're going to be sick from smoking. It'll clean the environment up also. My plan is it's a very strong plan. It was a well thought out plan. Think about it. People will start living life cleaner because when they realize they're 70 and in bad health or poor health, they're going to be euthanized. They're going to start saying, you know what? I'm not going to the bar. I'm not lighting that cigarette up. I'm not taking that pill. I'm not doing that fucking heroin. You know what I'm saying? They're going to start realizing their mistakes. So euthanization will clean up this fucking country. Animal abuse. That's my number one priority. Anyone caught abusing an animal, no matter what it is, will be euthanized. You don't get any strikes. Not one strike, you'll be euthanized. This will fucking eradicate animal abuse completely. So if someone wants to post something on Facebook of them doing something, torturing an animal, you're going to be euthanized. It's the bottom line. I will clean up the fucking animal abuse. I will clean up this country. 2028, Martin, and I will win. America needs him. Think of it, you coming off Trump. You're coming off 12 years of Trump. 12 years of Trump. Then you come to me, you're going to be loving it because I'm like Trump, but probably a little bit more abrasive. And I'm definitely more mentally ill. If Trump, I don't even think Trump's not mentally ill. I am, but I'm very great at what I do. So, euthanization for bums. Trust me. I'm tired of this country carrying people that don't want to work. I'm also thinking about instituting women should have their tubes tied after 4 kids, no more than 4 kids. And you can't have multiple litters by multiple fathers. You better get it right the first time you decide to have a kid. Because after that, you're not having a kid with anybody else because it's going to be against the law. And if you have a kid under them circumstances, you're going to prison. We can't euthanize someone for having a kid, but we sure in the hell can send them to fucking prison. We're going to cut down on these unwanted births. How many fucking people out there giving birth to kids and just wanting that welfare? It ain't going to happen. That's another thing, too. Welfare. You think you're going to get welfare because you have more kids? It's not going to happen. Also, drug testing for welfare recipients. If you're on welfare, you're going to get drug tested thoroughly, monthly. And if you fail them drug tests, you don't get paid that month. So every month you fail, you don't get paid. This will give people a reason to stay clean and be healthy and keep their kids healthy. I don't believe anyone that gets welfare-free money from that. Anyone getting government assistance, whether it be some type of injury, you're getting government assistance. If you're taking a drug test and you fail it, now, of course, we're going to allow you to take your prescription meds, but if you fail a drug test under the disability, whatever, you don't get paid. It's that simple. There's nothing wrong with that. People need to be held accountable under my law. I know a lot of people are going to sit there. I'm going to get a lot of votes, and I'm going to get a lot of people that say the drug addicts are going to fucking hate me. The lazy people are going to fucking hate me. We need to eradicate and euthanize the degenerates, the degens. And I know there's a lot of people try to be like me, but the degens in this world that don't offer. You got to look at some of these people. That guy holding a sign, panhandling. What purpose does he have? Panhandlers, can we euthanize them? Depends. There are some people out there that are really down on their luck. But there are also people out there panhandling that ain't down on their luck, just looking to work the system. Euthanization is a tool when I become president that I will use and I will enforce it. And it will be instituted as one of the greatest presidencies ever. I don't care if I get 4, 8, 12, 16 years, but God damn it, I will make America. That's me. Donald Trump, make America great again. My slogan, keep America great. And I will. So, Sir Donald, I will follow in your footsteps gladly. Thank you.